Here I am, presented with a choice. Screen? Subtitle? These mythical runes before me. I click that one, and I set my fate. And what comes next? Have I been on such a journey? Yes. And what comes next after that? I break the rules. I follow my own destiny. I like to see, and I set my fate to be seen. And with that, I put in one final set of codes. Now you can see when I'm recording this one, the day prior. Oh, gotta be accurate. 100%. I understand everything. And what I understand is motherfucking Stanley Parable. I gonna play it. Let's see. What if I just do all of this? I think it was on that. 5. This is crucial gameplay. Crucial gameplay. But actually, I don't need that on. I don't need that on. That one. Yes. Probably that one. Wait. That one. I see that it says 80, but I start from the beginning. And I work my way up, so I don't have to do this later. This is crucial gameplay. You have to sit through this before I start my journey. Proper. I will make you suffer through every single part of it. Truly riveting. Truly riveting. Truly riveting. As I slam my funny paws. Or are they my hooves? I slam my funny paws on the keyboard. Because this will be a key component for later. I'll do this for the audience's sake. Everything's at 100. We have to work out. Oh, pure silence. Pure fucking silence. Hold on. We have to work our way up. You see, where would be the fun of me achieving a certain thing if I didn't do this painstakingly, bit by 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 bit? I'm such a fucking stinker. Bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. This is part of the game. Will I tell you when this part is over? See, there's a lot of ways I can handle this playthrough. I know offhand there are 19 endings. If you didn't want me to spoil that, that's too late. There are 19 endings. I can promise you I will get at least 18 of them. When the time comes, you will know which ending I avoid, because I cannot possibly, in any human fashion, do said ending. I won't spoil that at least. But let's bring back the sound. Bit by bit. This is a story about a man with a plan and a minivan. He travels the land in his minivan with his big plan and his big band. He's got a journey. He's got a destiny. He's got a clickety-clack. That one actually will stay on. This may fuck up how things look. Let's see what happens. Actually, well, I have to remember this. 40. 4 by 3. 7, 6, 8. 1, 2. Okay, I can remember all this. I think. Yeah, I can remember all this. I can remember this. Okay, the time has come. Do you remember what it was? It was that one. Oh my god, why the fuck would I want it that high? You're not getting that from me. You're getting lowest of the low so I can run this shit like butter. I just realized. Oh, okay. Okay. That. I don't know if this actually matters. That one actually. Boom. That. Boom. That. Nothing here. No, No. But if that is, then I'll deal with it later. And that was all part of a thing, so I don't have to do it later. But if I do, then oh well. But we have a game to begin, and a journey to see. So let's fucking go! A destination, a journey, a Stanley, a parable, an ultra deluxe. Need I say more? The narrator will say more. My funny reindeer body is cutting off part of that text. What else is new?
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
He was so fucking happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Oh my god.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Oh my god.
Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
Oh my god.
But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And I realized that the FPS would jump all over the place. You're not getting a perfect 30 from me on this. But that's okay. In the meantime,
this is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
That should be fine. Well, we make do.
All of his coworkers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I like work, I just hate my boss. Understandable. smile oh. Floating lamp with shadow beneath it. What could it mean? Everything.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office,
Yep.
but it didn't make a single difference. Nor, no matter how hard
What?
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his coworkers.
Lines bleeding into lines. Pen. Phone. The curious part of me wonders. No. I guess for the first one, we'll keep it normal. We'll keep it as normal as can be. Just keep it normal. We'll keep it normal. Somewhere. It is funny how just a simple turn is killing the frame rate at times. That's okay. If this gets to god-awful levels, I will jump ship. But right now, I'm not ready to jump ship. Let's keep it normal for the moment. Oh. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I always wonder what this room... What purpose would this room be in, like, a real sense? I mean, you got the chairs just lined up here, like it's a fucking waiting room of sorts. Filing cabinets. And then fucking nothing. Except for the plant. What did he say? I think he said left. I'm keeping it normal. Only for this part. Wow. Office spaces. Office spaces. Face spaces.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What are we working here? Group planning, cabal planning, okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nothing for Saturday nor Sunday. Yeah. Termination Tuesdays. Look at about 2 small box. Financial panic. We're broke Wednesday. Office party. 4:32. I understand everything ever. Employees. Topics. Targets. Reflect. What else we got here? Percent. What's this thing? Profits, profits. It's everything. Everything ever. What? Darn. What's this? Don't get fired, forehead. What about next? Give me more. I need more. Exactly. I fucked the world. I think it's dumb. Everything's gonna be alright. Oh, there's the projector. Even me! Well, I'm so unique. I'm gonna look at the last of this. Wow. Wow. There's probably more. But I must move. Not yet. Let's keep it normal. Keep it calm.
Coming to a
Keep it
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Keep it normal. Look out the window. Check every door. Computer. This.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Anyway. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Wow.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Wow. Truly amazing. As the frames, they dip, and the light, it glows. Wonder if I look down, do the frames go up? Oh my god, it does. And then if I look up? Nothing. But if I look forward? But if I look back? I guess I'll... Oh! If I look back, everything shits itself. Maybe not frames. Frame rate? I know nothing. I know everything. Hello. Everything, everywhere, everybody.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I know everything ever, and I'll solve such question with more answers. Could go back. But I must be normal. I must be normal.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
As one place has. Of course. Button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I don't know. This is where we do a big roll in our head to guess. How badly is this poor little recording gonna shit itself once I do this? Only one way to find out.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
Not as bad as I thought.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Also, oh my god.
One of them,
So scary.
eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fucking nothing. Wow. Fire. Bow.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my
He
god.
refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Oh, I never saw these
Was it
before.
even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably. I can't see. Oh.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with
God.
emotions. Happy,
Oh
or sad,
my God.
or content.
Oh my God.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Truly.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, these red lights. We'll be back soon for them. I could apologize a million times for the slowdowns, but I will make peace. And you will too. Slide monitors are getting out of control, man. Can't
And
even
when at last he
look.
found the source of the room's power,
The bit
he
don't
knew
matter.
it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Wow. Tube. What is my crouch button? Do I remember? Oh. Pencil. Per procedure. Respond. Something. Well, I want to be normal. Bang. Fucking loud. Okay. I got so scared for a second, like, where did everything go? Fucking loud.
Blackness and
Darkness.
a rising chill of uncertainty.
Oh my God.
Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
I don't know.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
I don't know.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
I don't know.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For
Understandable.
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go,
Box.
what to do, or how to feel.
Chair.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Oh, it's still
Stanley
lowering.
stepped through the open
Understand.
door.
Now, while we're here, let's look at the beautiful world ahead of us as the frames, whatever it's called, shits itself. The beautiful expanse. Outdoors. The beautiful outdoors. A parking lot with no parking. A building with something. Something. Clouds, mountains. Maybe you can see like a highway or something. Perhaps in the mountains. Power lines. I understand everything.
Stanley
And I
felt
lose
the
control.
cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
Wow.
And Stanley was happy.
He was so fucking happy. He was so fucking happy. And so we begin again. But here, let me see. Can I save the day? Can I save such a day? Join me as we go through fucking insanity in real time. What, you want even better quality? I'm giving you fucking worse quality. Will it work? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. I keep the resolution. And things are about to get crispy. This could have no effect. But I'm using this as a way to see if it has even the smallest little effect. Possibly. Possibly. Let's watch as we go. I can't click that. I'll close that. Yeah. It's having a good effect so far.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It's all a test.
What could it mean?
Well,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
a smart person would say, why not just re-record the first part? You found the solution. And I say, no. This is part of the process, baby. Every little technical difficulty. You're getting it all. Is this our little friend? Because I'm ready to have a little fun. Is this it?
Oh, please.
It is.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Maybe.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No,
Maybe.
no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now,
Yes.
suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
You got it, boss.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
Darn.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
It is with this moment I go into obnoxious clicking.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I
But I
want
put
this
in all my
achievement
heart.
to have meant
I put in
something.
all
It
my
has to
care.
be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
You got it, boss. Nobody here today. How many?
Ooh, great.
Okay.
Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Which way do I go for that? Do I go this way? No. I must... Oh, yes I do, actually.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now,
Me too,
door
boss.
415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
That way. It's running like butter now. There was also a reason. I saved the most boring ending for the technical difficulty ending. On my end, technical difficulties. You get the fun stuff in butter mode. Was it intentional? No. Can I say it is now? No.
Now, back to door number 437.
I gotta go. Gotta get it. I gotta go 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 get it. This one?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Ow.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Ow.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Which one? This one? Wow.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
I'm stuck. What do you want me? Oh, wait. Darn. I got distracted. I think he said 416. Wow.
We've almost got it! Now
Yes.
the copy machine do that one again!
Is it in here? It's only one. Bow.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
We did it.
That
We
felt
did it.
amazing.
I gotta go get it. I gotta go get it.
You
I gotta
really
go
earned
get
it, Stanley.
Gotta go
Nothing
get it.
could
Gotta
hold
go
you
get it.
back. Yes,
Gotta
I'm
go
very
get it. I gotta
proud
go
of
get it.
how
I gotta
far
go get it.
we've
I
come
gotta go get it.
today.
I gotta go
Just
get it.
think,
I gotta go
only
get
a
it.
few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now?
I gotta go
What
get it.
were you thinking?
The funny thing is, I will link to a Steam copy in the description for this, but I am not playing a Steam copy. And that's all there is to say. Now, I wanted to have more fun before I go for the rest of this ending choice. We'll just keep moving. Anybody here to join us? No. Where do we want to go? Oh, there we go. I know where we want to go. Look at that beautiful plant. Wow. Bro, I fucking hate Mondays. What's this? L. Let me in. Let me in. I will get him to comment on it somehow. Or not. Maybe if I sit back for a moment and relax and dwell on life. Maybe. Just maybe. But also, maybe not. But maybe. Just maybe. If I believe in my heart, in my heart of hearts. Guess not today. Sounded like I hit something there. I don't know.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This door looks so bright.
Yet there was not a single person
Nobody's
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Nobody's home. But somebody's home here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What are we dealing with here? Tape.
There was
Tape.
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
The way this is designed, it looks like a nuclear warning thing. Also, that wrench is very
It
beautiful.
was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Look
He
at that
wasn't even doing anything.
thing.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
You're so small. Why are you so small? You tiny thing.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Look how small
Please
this
offer
is.
me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
So small. Look at this. Got a little slippy.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
There's a
But
tube.
it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Yeah.
I never would have thought to mention it.
You got the cardboard. Sweat. Stamp. It's broken down.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Oh wait, there's some over
Maybe
here too.
when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Oh,
The
there's the
broom
tubes.
closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
There's a tube that just goes in the corner, and then there's the one that crawls around the whole thing. And then there's the light.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of
Sorry.
a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That's okay. He knows how to party. And he's got friends
Well, I've
to party
come to a
with.
very definite conclusion about
What?
what's going on right now. You're dead.
Oh my
You got
god.
to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort
Broom.
shut down your central
Oh.
nervous system and you
Broom?
collapsed on the keyboard.
No, that's a broom.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
It's so
as to ensure that
small.
your body is taken care of before it begins to
Look how
decompose.
small this thing is.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
It's
They
so
have fallen
small.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
What's
It's
that?
indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct
wiring.
another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling
Oh,
them
that's
in
up
on the
there.
history of narrative tropes in video
There's nothing
gaming,
there.
so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
You got it, boss.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Thank you. With my funny alters, a player too could be liberal. But nope, it's just gonna be me at the wheel for a long, long time to come.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Look at that light. It is interesting that turning down the resolution just a bit made the frame stable, at least from what I could tell, unless it's about to shit itself soon. Bathroom. Okay. Survey the room. A thief's poem. Bathroom. Time. 2 cups. Toilet. Paper. Window. Picture. Another cup. Some drawers. A plant. A sink. A soap. Nobody. A towel. Another beautiful picture. Can't flush the toilet. My job here is done. Amazing. A book. Business time. 2 phones. Many documents. I'm learning everything. Whoa. Darn. I can't read that. Indoors monthly. Well, I gotta go. My job here is done. Okay, we're here. A beautiful adventure. Where am I?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad
Hey, I never saw the
behind the
briefcase
boss's
before.
desk.
Not yet.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Certificate of boom, 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 boom. Yeah. 2, 8, 4.
Stanley just sat around
5.
twiddling his thumb. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Where am I?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ain't it beautiful being able to watch this at such good speeds? I'm gonna drive this joke into the ground until the next video. Okay, it's driven into the ground now. I gotta go. Destiny awaits. Journey awaits. Treasures await. Loading await. Wow. Wow.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the
That
large
scared me.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait. I just remembered. Just remembered. That's good. Just a little bit. Not yet. Wow. Wow. I've come to a stunning realization. Technically, there will be multiple ending stuff. Maybe. I will have to do my research on a thing later, but not today. What's this do?
The lights rose on an enormous room
Wow.
packed with television screens. What
iPads.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley
iPads.
thought to himself. Did he
Can I just
have
get
the
on here
strength
immediately?
to find out?
Ooh. Not yet. It's so tempting. It's so tempting to do everything, but I got a plan. I got a plan in my head. It's this way. Boop.
Now the monitors
Can I speak up
jumped
this
to
one
life,
too?
their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an
Maybe.
employee in the building,
Oh.
Stanley's co-workers. The
They do it here
lives of
too.
so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place
I gotta go.
where freedom meant
The people
nothing.
need me. So many employees. You know, the first game I made was very inspired by Stanley Parable. Arguably the demo version of the game, which didn't release. Arguably the demo was very, very influenced by it, painfully influenced by it too much. So I pulled back. I did the right thing. I pulled back the influence. I used my head. I thought things through more clearly. I put spiced up stuff. I just saw the face punch symbol. Anyway, I spiced up stuff. And I did it unique while still using that inspiration. But then I also used it for a story thing that still isn't out yet. Give me time. Anyway, Wave scripts. Waves? Scripts? Waves? Can you even remember your own game's name? Possibly. It's on my HEO. Either way.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Oh, there
Had
it is.
Stanley really been under someone's
Again.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
Do a little
life
dance.
in someone else's
Fuck it up,
control?
Stanley.
Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Whee.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I don't know. Well, oh, now I can see.
But here was the proof. The heart of the
Oh my
operation.
God.
Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
Oh my
monitored
God.
and
Let's go this
commanded
way
from
this
this very place.
Let's just
And
keep
as the
going.
cold reality of his past began to sink in,
Oh my God.
Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
This looks
For
familiar.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yep. Sure. Yep. Well. Beep.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yes.
Stanley, I applaud your effort.
I applaud your effort too, but I'm gonna take reality into my own hands. That's better.
But you need to understand, there's
That did
only
like
so
nothing.
much that...
That did like it. Nothing. Maybe. Oh, it would be in all of them. Bump that like down 20 and then we'll bump
This
that
is
up.
the story of a man named Stanley.
How's
She
that?
can do. You were supposed to.
Not enough.
This is the story of let it go.
Yeah, it's
Turn the
fine.
controls off and leave. If you want to throw my
Fine.
story off track,
Control.
you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes.
Oh, baby.
Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape
Okay.
it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
I'm going
More
down with the
time
ship.
to talk about you, about me, where we're going.
My destiny.
What all this means. I barely know where to start.
The chairwoman of my own destiny.
What's that? You'd like to know where your coworkers are?
Nah, I don't care.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated?
Nah, I don't care.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
It happens.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left.
Yep.
But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter,
Time ain't
Stanley?
real, don't matter.
Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button.
It's very funny.
Screen to
I'm just
screen.
sitting here.
Clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or
He's
maybe
talking
this
about a
big
world
red
that don't
button.
exist.
Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here
I'm
will
just watching my
save me.
finale.
Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge, it's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Ain't it beautiful? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? Ain't it funny how it happens? And just like that, it continues. We're 52 minutes in about. Just a few more seconds. I'm feeling generous. One more, especially in good normal smoothness and speed. Let's keep going.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's see if we can get it this time.
Oh, and I guess this is where Stanley felt he needed to be right now, in this little hallway. Here, with no distractions, to study room 417. Not to actually enter it. No. That would be far too forward. Stanley wanted to know it from the outside. To see it not just with his eyes, but with his heart. He would know room 417 as no man or woman had ever known an office before. That ladder over there. Oh, and that little picture of a horizon or something. It's all just a never-ending parade of joy for Stanley.
The little crawl space. I messed around in Can you say your words? I messed around in prior playthrough stuff. I used one mod thing. Maybe it was a trainer, but either way, to enable some sort of no-clip stuff. It was fun going through there. Just to see what all these spaces were. And lo and behold, once you go where you're not supposed to go, the seams of the levels start to crumble and the cracks show. I just thought that was interesting.
Ah, no, apparently not. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Oh, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay, I got my fill. I'm stuck.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk.
Nice pillows.
What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, Ed had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it.
Oh, yeah.
2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever.
I bring
Yet
all
incredibly,
statistics.
by simply pushing random buttons
Let's
on
get
the
it going.
keypad, Stanley happened to
Gotta go get
input
it.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Boop. Last one. Last ending. Before the video ends. This will be a secondary thing for a while. I'll pace myself nicely. Here, there, and somewhere else. But I gotta keep moving. Bow. Static.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Wow.
Mind Control Facility.
I have to make an executive choice. Can I? I want darkness. 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 I'll take darkness. I'll take darkness. Darkness.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility.
Can't see anything.
Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway,
Yay.
when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours, so here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that
Wow.
what you crave? New content?
Yeah.
Always more content, more, more.
Yeah.
And I'm here to give it to you.
Thank you.
I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Oh my
You
God.
won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Yeah.
Good job, you did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job, you made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. And I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
Coming to a concert near you. Whatever. I think it's the first time the frame stuff has dipped during that loading screen since I did the new settings. But it doesn't matter. The video's over. Go home, Stanley. Go home.